To the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to my match reaction to Everton 5, West Bromwich Albion 2. Everton go top of the table after 2 games. When's the last time you can say we did that? We beat West Brom comprehensively in the end, but it wasn't all plain sailing. I mean, it took us till about halfway through the second half to really put ourselves in the clear. We went a goal down, actually. Grady Diangana scored for West Brom first, and it was a really bad goal to concede. Yerry Mina backed off and was pathetic, to be quite fully honest. And Diangana scored. Pickford didn't really shower himself in any glory either. And equally, the second goal, Mateus Pereira scores a beauty of a free kick, but Yerry Mina doesn't jump to try and block it in the wall. And Jordan Pickford doesn't really do much when it comes to diving for the goal as well. So if they were the negatives, really, I think they'll point the finger at Pickford and Yerry Mina. I think they were the two poor performers, and that's all the negatives out the way pretty much, because the rest of the team were excellent today. I thought, we've got to get on to James Rodriguez first. He scored a beauty just before half time to put us ahead for the first time in the game, and he was probably the real superstar of this game, and he's really starting to show that he can be the superstar of this team. Now, I mean, there was a bit of question marks about him adapting to the Premier League, but he seems to be getting very quickly to work on answering those questions. He's doing a brilliant job so far. 2 assists, I think, and a goal, of course. Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets a hat-trick. I mean, again, you can't argue with that. You're number 9, bagging 3 goals. Can't complain. All little cheeky tap-ins, a little back heel as well. You can't argue with any of that. And Michael Keane got a goal as well. So all in all, it was a very good day's work. I mean, there was a few other things to touch on performance-wise. I thought Allen was excellent today, even better than he was against Spurs. I thought he stood out even when we weren't necessarily playing well in the first half. I thought he sort of rose above that and played well. Seamus Coleman played very well today, and I mean, I'm a very big critic of Seamus Coleman, as you know, and it was very pleasing to see him surprise me and play absolutely brilliantly today. He set up the initial goal for Calvert-Lewin to get us back in the game, and he was getting forward a lot, which was really good to see. And I touch on just how unlucky Richarlison is. I mean, Richarlison was really heavily involved today. He won the ball back for James's goal. He missed the header for Michael Keane to score from the free kick. He was just desperately unlucky not to get a goal. He had a beautiful goal from a Sigurdsson cross, disallowed as well. It was absolutely brilliant today. I mean, it was just great to see us like strutting our stuff at Goodison in the sunshine. It was a great performance. So if you sort of ignore the poor first half an hour, I thought we really grew into this game and showed what we were made of. And I think it's interesting to point out that we've had these kinds of games in the past where, I mean, we talk about beat West Brom, we go top. We remember the Villa game from last year, where we could have gone top and we bottled it. We went a goal down to a newly promoted team again here, and it looked like we could well flap it, but we pulled ourselves back into it. We got a goal which VAR actually went our way for once, and it was disallowed, and then VAR gave the goal, which got us back in the game. James then worked his magic, got us in front. And then even again, we had another setback at the start of the second half. West Brom pulled level again. And you think we're going to wilt again, just like maybe we have done in the past, and we didn't, which is brilliant to see. We scored about 5 or 10 minutes later from the free kick. Michael Keane scores, and then we go on to score a 4th and a 5th, which is so refreshing to see as an Everton fan, given how we often handle these occasions very badly when we go a goal down. We haven't had a great record of scoring and winning games from when we go behind. I think that's only our second since 2017. I saw a very bad stat on BT, but they love whipping those out, of course. But we broke that duck again, and it's another duck broken. You know, these coming from behind to win, it's not something we've done very frequently, and we've done it last week. We haven't won at the top 6 very often. It's not something we do frequently. We did that. You know, it's two very big strides forward today and last week to get us top of the table after 2 games. I mean, granted, other teams have got to play, but we won by 3 goals. We won by a goal last week. We've got a +4 goal difference. Just hope a couple of teams don't win by a couple of goals, and you know we can say we're top of the league, which is absolutely brilliant. 2 wins out of 2, you can't complain. It's our first time we've done that since 2012 when Moisey was the manager. So, it's a long time coming, and maybe, just maybe, we might be heading in the right direction. But, this is Everton, so you've got to still keep a lid on it, try and not get too carried away. But nonetheless, we should be very pleased with what we saw today. A little touch on of course, the instance as well, where James Rodriguez got basically a right hook from Kieran Gibbs, and Kieran Gibbs got a red card, and then Slaven Bilic went on the pitch and had an absolute rant at Mike Dean, and he got himself sent off, which is what BT tried to defend that, despite the fact that no one ever tried to defend Carlo when he got sent off against Man United last season, which is, again, a bit double standards. But other than that, we can't complain. It's been a fantastic day's worth of football. 5-2 win, top of the table for the time being at least. Then, happy days, isn't it? Let's get a drink down us. Let's enjoy ourselves. So there you have it, guys. Let us know your opinions on this game. Drop us a comment below. Everton 5, West Brom 2. I'm sure you can't be upset with that. I mean, for what it's worth, it was a very, very good performance. Let us know your opinions. Drop us a comment. Give this video a like and subscribe for more great content, more positive content as well. So, who doesn't want a bit of positive Everton content? It's been a long time coming, so definitely subscribe for that. And until next time, thank you guys for watching on the Toffee Blues.